opportunities have come and gone.
Nail in the coffin.
And this is what we're talking about. He has that sixth gear that you just said.
To think this could all come down to a couple darts, a handful of darts in the end.
And he gets it done under the ultimate pressure. .57 playing a 6.0. Big last.
Oh, did you hear that roar?
Yeah, gave a nice look. Come on. Winning darts for 𝐏𝐫𝐢𝐳𝐞. We've seen him do this type of shot before. This is for the title. Oh!
And the
my
crowd felt like we
goodness.
did. Oh!
Mike Maloney just, like, he's the only one who didn't do that sigh. He's like, really, everyone in this room? Ram,
Yeah, I'm speechless.
unbelievable, guys.
Hey, it ain't over with yet.
No, not at
Maloney's
all.
got that 16.
The pressure is way on Mike Maloney right now.
Does he go single bull double to win?
I don't. He might. This might be his only shot to do so. With
Or
it
he's
blocked
in-
like that,
he's
with it
sliding-
blocked like that, you got to go for that
He's
shot.
sliding for the 16s.
When it's blocked like that, you got to go for the winning darts, because this doesn't matter. That last dart had no bearing. And here we go, Ram. Less than 50 points down, and a double 16 for the match. And Ram Guevara is your champion of the men's CSI. I mean, standing ovation should be given to this gentleman.
We're clapping back here. Oh, my gosh.
The best on the day
Oh, I can't even breathe.
gets it done.
Unbelievable. I just was surprised that she's struggled like this in this finals. The way she played so well coming in.
I'm not surprised because Chrissy Grimmel makes a lot of players look like they struggle. And it's just because
No, you are correct on that.
she's an intimidating person. Now, Cheyenne has struggled. Okay, she threw a 1-8 in a leg. That's garbage. She knows that. She's throwing a 2-4 right now. She'll call that garbage. She knows that. That's my highest average ever in the league. But Chrissy Grimmel has also not dropped off or dropped down to any level remotely close to that when that's happened.
Well, she's
continued to do this.
She's also proved us why she stayed red hot coming in this. She was pulling girls from the field to come play me some legs so I can stay warm.
I mean, that trophy is almost more comfortable with Chrissy than it is with the PPD, and she didn't even get to take it with her. PPD holds on to that thing. So good. I would argue that Chrissy was actually probably one of the top 5 favorites in Division II of the CSC Challenge Series this season. Fell short of that, but I would not have put it past her if she won. I would have been like, yep, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I agree.
But she is 2 bowls away here from the title. And you see she points at Christine and goes, end it now. Put me out of my misery. Make sure this Blonde Swan lays the egg here in this match. And there it is, Chrissy Grimmel, the Kraken, gives the suck it sign as she takes down the title.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the finale day, the final day of coverage here at the Tournament of Champions. William Stewart, alongside me is Mr. Ryan Mooneyham. Ryan, we have a thriller of a day today, don't we? $30,000 up for grabs.
It is what the pinnacle of the year. There was a long year for these players to get here through the qualifying steps that it takes to be in that field.
It really is, and today it's $30,000 from the women and men's side, so $15,000 a piece. That's some hefty money.
that's when that bullseye is going to have to hit. That's when you need to make sure you take that out.
Yeah, we're going to have some pressure-filled darts, that's for sure. Now, let's talk about this. This is a blind draw format. We had the draw come out last night. We have some interesting teams, to say the least, don't we, Ryan?
I think we got some really interesting teams. Why don't you tell us who you think will?
Well, right off the bat, you have two very good ones on both the male and female front. That would be Leonard Gates, Rick Hinsey.
Juggernaut.
And then how about Chrissy Grimmel and Cheyenne Richards? You definitely mark those two down as those are going to be the tough teams. Those are going to be the ones to beat. But then you also have Kenny Doyle, Mike Scarborough, which really could make a run. We've seen success from both of those players already this weekend. But how about on the other ladies' front? You've got Kelly Mears, Trisha Romero.
Yeah, so this is where we're going to talk about blind draw strategies, mesh. You know, so can the Soldier and the Juggernaut get it done? Or is it Sunshine Santa and Magic Mike?
Well, it could be anybody, to be honest, because it just comes down to how you mesh. You don't know how you're going to mesh with a certain player until you get into the nitty-gritty of things, and things can get interesting. Maybe we see somebody come out from the depths to win this.
You know, doubles, triples, any kind of team event is all about team dynamics. If two singles players can't mesh, they're going to get beat. I don't care how good rated they are, and I don't care if they're a pro. You got the two good players that come together, high-fiving, cheering each other back off that line. That's the team to watch, and that's the dangerous group we're going to find.
There's going to be some fireworks today, folks. Let's take it on down to Sean Green with our field report.
Sean Green here, clearly sponsored by Rogaine now, as I finally have a hairline. And let me tell you about the storyline today out here on the field. There is many people that are getting paired up for the first time to get a chance to play together for a big chunk of change. This is the main event that every player in the PBD looks forward to. Not just the big dogs, but everyone else in between, as there's 4 different levels of very talented players about to duke it out. And they're excited. The energy in the room is palpable, and I am excited to see who gets to hold the trophy, not in our elite division, but every division. Let's go ahead and get into the action.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to this beautiful finale day at TOC 2024 live at the KCI Expo Center in Kansas City, Missouri. I'm Sean Green, joined by my partner in comms, Ryan Mooneyham. We first want to give a huge thoughts and prayers for all of those that are dart players that are living in the Sarasota, Tampa, Florida area, all of those that are going to be affected by this insane storm that is heading towards you guys. It has obviously caused some chaos here at TOC with a lot of players deciding instead of to play for $15,000 apiece to actually go back home. Like, that's how serious and dangerous it is. So our thoughts and prayers are with everyone involved, and hopefully everyone gets home safely, and hope there's zero damage to any of your properties. So just want to start off with that to let you know where our heads are at. But our heads are also in excitement for today. Ryan Mooneyham, we are going to be giving away so much money today. And by we, I mean TOC and PPD. And the reason why this tournament exists is for Finale Day. Talk to me about the excitement, the atmosphere of figuring out who you're going to get as your blind draw partner and then playing in this next day.
What is crazy about this event?
Go ahead.
What is crazy about this event is it takes a little bit of a road to get there. And that road starts out with your league play to start qualifying. So you go from your league, and then you're making sure you're playing your all-star weekends for both points and growth in the all-star rank list. You've got your PPD nationals. You have your DRTs you're shooting.
Yep.
And then you get a voucher, and then you got to go shoot a qualifier.
Yep.
And then you win your qualifier. You make the finales, and then you're going to get drawn a partner. I mean, how much more crazy of a year road is that? And then if you win this thing, we're going to give you a check for $15,000 that you need to take home with you.
Yeah, that's not a team, $15,000.
That's
I want everybody to know
per
that.
person.
That's per person. $30,000 is the first place prize for the men's elite finale and the women's elite finale. It is the exact same. We are looking at 4 great dart players here, 4 consistent CSE Challenger Series players. We have 2 former finalists of Division II of the CSE Challenger Series, and Aaron Ham and Don Kirby taking on, Bob Anderson, who won the CDI last year with Cheyenne Richards, and he's playing with Sugar Shane Johnson. So a couple Wisconsinites taking on Don Kirby and Aaron Ham from upstate New York and then Indianapolis, Indiana. And I'm going to be honest with you, this is the type of team that can challenge, both of these teams can challenge that juggernaut. Mm-hmm. No pun intended. Team of Soldier and Rick Hinsey.
This is where it's exciting. Okay, yep. I know that Shane Johnson and Bob Anderson have competed against you in the past. I have not called an event with them both in it where they've been partners.
Yep.
Then you got Aaron Ham and Don Kirby from different states of the country, different parts of the country. Let's get together and win this thing.
Yeah, and it's really cool. So when you draw that person, you're really – the first thing you're going to do is look up their stats, right? One of my local indie players who is arguably on any day the best player in Indianapolis, and that includes Don Kirby, Lee Jones. Mm-hmm. The Bullet is very well known as a great player. Well, Lee Jones got a partner that he has never met before, didn't know him ahead of time. He looked up his average. He goes, well, this won't be too bad. We have pretty much similar stats. So this will be great because you can see your stats of your partner right away as we get a boom goes the dynamite from the Don.
You were talking about Don Kirby.
And Don is going to be Sugar Shane's worst nightmare because he is the goofiest person, and Sugar will feed right into that because Sugar's it's all about having fun too. And all you need to do is throw off Sugar a little bit with some fun, and he's going to do stuff like that. See, Don did the little curtsy after the 9 mark, and it threw off Sugar. It goes 2.
Aaron Ham to the board has got the big 460 to build on. Only manages 2, but he goes ahead and closes the 19. Bob Anderson, a little slow out of the gate for his team. 4.25 is the higher of the 2 averages. He's got the 16s and 15s he's going to need to mark to get started. You know, so you look at the dynamics of, like, Kirby and Ham, you know, being in from different states. I wonder if they actually knew each other before today.
No.
I mean, like, literally met them on the line.
No.
You know, by the way, we're going to play for $30,000. Is that okay with you?
Right. And I'm going to say the chances are very slim to none, but I will also tell you that if there's one person that is built for something like this, it's that guy right there, Don Kirby. He is the guy that is friends with everybody.
And guess what? That's back-to-back 9
Yes,
marks.
it is.
I'm an Aaron Seed, like, okay, I'll just close it down and you just smash it.
Again, he throws 9, and Sugar says something because Don says something.
Game 1 of 3,
Yep.
so there'll be 2 out of 3 to win this to move forward.
It's a winner side.
It's the winner side. We will actually advance in bracket level as we get closer to the top 4 of the winner's bracket and then the king seed of the winner's bracket. There's a one loss loser side and then the last chance. So reminder by that, it's just triple elimination. You're not out if you lose that first round.
Yep. Or the second round. Yeah, that
You
last
don't-
chance bracket.
Yeah, but you get knocked down in that third round, you go home.
Absolutely. Well, here is Bob Anderson.
That's not a usual ghost throw.
No, well, he had the dart in his hand.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, most people do not ghost throw like that. Well, that's a big round from Bob.
Challenging Don Kirby back-to-back 9 marks. Could close the 15s. He might open the bull.
Well, now he's going to close the 15s.
Before we get going here, everyone, we're clearly aware of the shaky camera right now. It wasn't like that throughout the duration of our coverage, so as soon as I get a moment, I'm going to try to jump up on the ladder and see if it's just a tightening issue or what. We know that board 1's a little bit more difficult to take care of, 1B and 1C, but we'll see what we can do.
And what is not difficult is Sugar Shane Johnson.
Wow.
Single bull, double bull for the win, 4.33. Game number 1 goes to Bob and Shane.
Yeah, and they were behind the majority of that leg to pull it out at the end.
They survived back-to-back 9 marks out of Don Kirby. Loser goes first, so Kirby looks to try to open again.
Yeah, guys, we have not all weekend long, all week long, the cameras have been in the exact same spot, right? We have not even until right now seen this waviness of it. That's it's almost the lighting with it is causing this little extra version of this.
We'll call it the shimmy camera.
It's definitely something that we're going to take care of.
Oh,
I
yeah.
guarantee you that because we're on a bigger screen here and we all don't want to watch that. Look at that the whole time. But we'll get that figured out when we can. And until then,
we still got a match to throw.
Yeah, and
we
we
still
have to
got
do
players hammering the board. They don't know about no shaky camera.
Nope.
Aaron Ham to the 20s.
yeah,
He marks 3.
gets 3. And I'm telling you, Aaron Ham has not woken up yet in this leg or in this match. He threw a 3 in the last leg. He's a Division II champion of the CSC Challenger Series. Rolled through that bracket. Didn't lose a single match. Yeah, that was a couple seasons ago. That doesn't matter.
Don't matter. He's still a dart player.
Yeah, and he's also in a very good dart areas. That's Mark McFadden, Jonathan Long, all of those guys. So he definitely has the iron sharpen iron competition in his area too. And Don is just going to go happy 6 mark.
Happy 6 mark it is.
Do you find it interesting that about who's going first in the order and how that goes?
I was sitting there thinking about that earlier. How do you choose your order? Me personally, I can take either role. Do you feel you're more confident in doubles when you go second, or are you the game changer? You will win the cork and you're going to open 7 mark. Is that your MO? Because I'll take either role.
Right. And for me is I don't care who the person is. I don't care if they know who I am, if they don't know who I am, or whatever. They know how my game is. I know how their game is. I'm going to ask them if they want to start or diddle as my partner. Because if they do, then great.
Here's a very interesting match. It's going to start soon. Ram Guevara and Robert Pratt, both from Star City Amusements. And they're going to take on Mike Carter and Tyler Weehee. No, dangerous combinations between those two teams.
Yep.
Getting ready to face off.
But I'm not noticing any buffering or anything like that.
I'm looking into it. I'm not seeing it.
Yeah, we're guys, we appreciate all the comments. We get it. All right, we'll figure it out. Don't worry about it. You know us. This is USA Darts Productions. We have Will Stewart that is our decision maker and our problem solver. The problem's gonna be solved. But right now, it's an uncontrollable problem because we can't do it right this second.
Anderson marks 17, closes to 16s. And just like that, hammers out the 15s, forcing his opponents to the bullseye.
Yeah, and Don and Aaron back against the wall here. And this is not the Aaron Ham that I have seen. He'll find it, I'm sure, but this is going to be the end of this one.
Single ball, double ball, game shot. Shane Johnson gets it done. We're going to go to the deciding leg.
Nope. 2-0 victory for Sugar Shane and Bob Anderson. So that'll do it for that match. And we're going to head on over to two really good teams. One of the teams here that's playing against, wow, what's happening today? It's going up against Cheyenne Richards and Chrissy Grimmel as far as, like, listen, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to say it the way we're going to say it, okay? Cheyenne Richards and Chrissy Grimmel have to be hands down the largest favorites to win this tournament probably in the 11 years that TOC has been going on. These are the two finalists of the Women's CSI. These two are the two players that have played in the finals of the WCS in the past. Like, we totally get how dominant this team of Cheyenne Richards and Chrissy Grimmel should be. Like, if they were partners and it was open doubles and they got to pick their partner, they would beat most of the men that are out there in that field. They could be in the elite finale right now and running through matches. Okay, we get it. That being said, there are teams like this team of Caitlin and Christina, like the team of Jillian Phillips with her partner, that can compete against this team. Race to two, anyone can win a race to two.
Trisha Romero can take him down.
Yep. All it takes is a little lightning in the bottle and a little bit of that's why we throw the darts. And if you're Cheyenne Richards and you're Chrissy Grimmel, you are ignoring everyone who has told you already today, congratulations on winning $15,000 apiece. You are ignoring every Facebook post about it. You're ignoring every complaint that people are putting about it because you didn't do anything about it. You still have to go out there and do your job. So you're going to see the same stressed out Chrissy. You're going to see the same stressed out Cheyenne because it's almost more pressure knowing that everyone in the room thinks you're going to win.
I'll be honest with you. Timing shots.
Yep.
Throw the stats out the window. It's timing shots. We have two dominant female players that we have seen on the individual side. Do they mesh as a doubles team? Chrissy Grimmel, trip 18, trip 15.
Boom goes the dynamite. Chrissy Grimmel with the white horse. All right, girls, ladies, you can't make this. I just said a whole bunch of stuff. You're making this not count. Stephen May has a great comment. Says Lisa Yee and Julie Weger a few years back was very similar at the time. You know what? That is a good comparison to that. I would definitely say that's up there. Hunter Smith, Abby Spot is the other one that everyone thinks of, and I would say that one is very similar as well. That being said,
Cheyenne Richards needs one more. Let's get the fly off.
It's never been 1 and 2, right? And they get that done. A 6.33 from Chrissy Grimmel, that must be nice. And 3.0 from Cheyenne Richards. And they take that down 2-0. And as we wait for the next batch to get on our screen and everything, we're going to take a half second just to refocus everything, because the thing that we want to bring you most importantly is the right coverage for them that's out there playing, and also for you guys at home that want to see this in the right way. I would tell you this, depending on the situation, it's kind of helping, but yeah, we're going to have to do something quickly to maybe take care of that. So in the meantime, stay with us, because we're going to stay here with you and try and work through some issues, and we'll do it when we can. Our fearless leader just stepped out. And I have, ladies and gentlemen, the internet choppiness, whatever you're talking about, I have this pulled up on my phone, your exact feed of what you're seeing, not like some crazy extra feed that I get, and I am having zero issue whatsoever on Facebook.
I've actually got a comment that it's smooth on YouTube.
So there you go.
Ryan Sofa takes out the game.
The Sofa King of Wisconsin.
Leg number 1.
Goes to Johnny and Ryan, another good team. And there's one of those sleeper teams, right? Porky and Daryl Cortez.
You know, I know what we got as far as the highlight team, but
Yep.
this is team dynamics. I mean, Porky is a leader. Cortez is a player. I mean, I know they didn't get leg 1, but they're going to do some damage.
Yeah, absolutely. And Porky, frustration setting in here.
Only
guys.
manages 4.
Everything is available on CompuSport, exactly where we've shown you all weekend long, where everything is. So you can check that out there. For all of that coverage, just go to PPD League, or PPD Tournaments is going to be what you're going to get to. As the Sofa King, big 7 mark from Ryan.
Trip 19, only a single 20. Cortez has got the 20s. He'll need to mark 3. And team dynamics work out for Cortez because he stays there for all 7. Johnny Smith's got the 19s. Going to have to do some damage here.
And here's one of those players that has not played in this room all week long. And from what we've seen out of him, very, very good shot.
Didn't like dart 1. Got
That's
dart
in the
2 to
triple.
connect.
That's in the triple.
Yep, they're going to fix it.
Yep.
I was going to say, didn't like dart
Porky's
1.
not going to.
Yeah.
Like, yep,
Yeah,
you're good.
go ahead. And needed the triples to go, and he is able to maintain with 2.
What's funny is then he didn't tap the dart. He pushed the actual triple. And Porky goes, well, you got to actually push the dart if you're going to do that. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
And that's exactly what he said.
Forget.
Guys, thank you so much for joining us here. We truly appreciate you joining us for USA Darts Productions as we bring you Partners Promoting Darts Tournament of Champions 2024 live at the 𝐏𝐫𝐢𝐳𝐞 Expo Center in Kansas City, Missouri. This is the elite finale for the men's and women's. We are also going to have, I believe, at sometimes the Masters finale.
Oh, here we go.
The
Here we
pro
go.
and the semi-pro
Takes a shot at the close. Doesn't
Yep.
happen. Go ahead.
and all of that good stuff. It's okay. Calm down. It's early in the late.
Oh, I
We're
know.
good.
I know. I'm excited.
We're
I
good.
love great darts, guys. You guys have no idea how much I love to sit here and just. I get caught up in the game, and we're talking about things. Look at that shot. Look at that shot.
Yep.
I'm sorry if I scared everybody. in
No,
the
you're good.
background. I scared myself.
I'm very listen, there's an easy answer here, guys. This is the Hurricanes' fault.
Johnny Smith closest to 20.
Yeah, great darts. Great team effort there to continue to kind of work through that. However, 2-point lead here for Porky and 18s. Larry Schramm asking who is the favorite in the men's. While there are a lot of great teams, I think the one that stands out above the rest is going to be Leonard Gates and Rick Hensey. I think that's an easy answer there. They played against each other in the finals of the CSE Challenger Series Division I a few seasons ago.
We've seen them challenge each other in the Booyah Cup on the singles level, but I do know for a fact that I've never seen those two partner up.
Oh, of course. No. That would. I'm interested to see how their demeanors.
That's dynamics, right?
Yeah. Boom goes the dynamite there for Daryl Cortez.
Call out that there for Mr. Cortez. Dynamics for Porky. Are they building a team here, or is Johnny and the Sofa King going to battle it out? Take it back.
Daryl Cortez, a former champion. Sorry, a former finalist of the CSE Challenger Series. He got double dipped by Chris Watson. Porky trying to become a Division II champion of the CSE Challenger Series this season. Plays that King's Seat match.
Does grab 2. Not going to get it closed. He wanted to close at 17. And Ryan Sofa, opportunity here to mark up the 17s. Maybe take a look at that 18s. Yeah, Valerie, when you see your two Texas stars up there playing, you're going to have to pick one. Which one do you want?
Well, and the reverse side of this, right, is they both got Wisconsinites as partners. This is literally a nightmare for both Texas and Wisconsin.
Exactly. Cortez to the 18s. Oh, a tough round to follow up that big round he had previous. Johnny Smith only marked a single.
Thanks, Liz. Appreciate that. Oh, only a 2 mark from Johnny. So we'll see what Porky can do.
Ooh, Porker's going to take a minute to think about this.
Yep.
Got to mark that trip 18. It's a 54 shot. Needs to mark it.
Yep, getting rid of the
He's
17.
going to say get rid of the 17 at least.
Yep, big darts from Porky. The Wisconsinite. Putting a big 7 on the board.
That is a time to 7 right there. We talked about timing shots right there. That could be the catalyst that changes the whole leg and give it to 𝐏𝐫𝐢𝐳𝐞 and Cortez. But Sofa's going to try to answer on the 16s.
And he's looking pretty good at that. Only down 20 points.
What do you think Cortez would do here? You think he'll take the marks on the 18
I think you got a
first?
point first, yeah.
Yeah. And when just does that, exactly.
Daryl Cortez, Ram Guevara are doubles partners. They're really good friends. I'm telling you right now, every time he's going to point first, he has to play Ram.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure on a daily occasion, he knows what he needs to do there. And it's point.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe take a shot at the last start.
632 plays 660. Porky with a 7 on the last turn. Has the 18s to work with.
Good start there from Porky. And a big finish from Porky. Boom goes the dynamite for the Wisconsinite.
Trip 18, trip 16, trip 15, all around the board. Sofa King to the bull.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, Game Time Streaming said, let's go burger and some more. I believe that is 2 Michiganders who got themselves as partners. It's pretty awesome.
And Cortez marks the double. Plenty of opportunities here for Porky to take out this game. Johnny Smith's going to do his best to push back. Does have the bull.
Yep, 1-1 score line. Or sorry, this would make it a 1-1 score line if Daryl and Steve win this leg. But Cal's going to see what he can do to put some pressure on it.
Not going to get it to go on 2 and 3.
You know what's kind of an interesting part of this, right, is like Cal is someone that we don't know from the CSE or anything like that. But I'm telling you right now, if I got Cal as a partner and he walked up to me and I'm like, hey, where are you from? And he goes, Houston. I go, we're good. Like, all right, we're fine.
You're from Houston?
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right, we got a shot.
Well, because immediately you know you're not going to fold against any of the players by like star power or whatever because you're playing against all of them all the time.
They won't be starstruck.
Yep.
They're like, are you starstruck? Why? So, have you not seen who walks through the building in my blind draws?
And you know that he made it through an elite qualifier probably against some of those guys.
Exactly.
So just 1 hole above, but it does kind of block a little bit. Never mind. It's a dead perfect shot. So the Sofa King from Wisconsin with Cal are going to go first. Can they take out the powerful duo and put them in the 1-loss side of Porky and Daryl Cortez? We're going to see right now.
So give a big shout out here. I just read this message. Cortez is amazing. He carried me to 3rd in a cow cutter in Houston behind Soldier and Ram. I mean, that's sorry, but we got 3rd, but we had to go through Soldier and Ram to get to that point.
Congratulations on 3rd.
Wow.
There was one other place that you could have gotten.
Wow. Sofa King only marks 3. Opportunity here for Porky.
And we're seeing some comments in there about the graphics that our team put together, our wonderful graphics team for the women's list of the confirmed bracket. It is on CompuSport. I don't know if we're going to post one for the elite men. I will tell you this, though. it was really cool. And I made those comments earlier. That's actually what I have pulled up. So that has been a new edition of awesome this year. Kind of those in-the-moment graphics that have been made.
Johnny Smith to the 20s. Only manages 3.
And if you're Darryl, you take out the high ground. But he's going to point first, I'm sure.
I'd say Cortez seems to be a little bit more conservative player.
Yep.
He has no problem with trying to take away their ground, but he'll put some points up first. You know, someone else also posted in that they appreciate the things that we've done, and they've noticed they have been a part of the growth of this stream. The opportunities like the TOC and other events that we're able to bring the full team in gives you that show and excitement and the cool little things that we're able to do.
And this is honestly a weird, really cool part of this, but Ryan Sofa doesn't play the CSC Challenger Series, but he is there supporting the players that do play in it. He's in the background. He's been on camera a lot of the times. He's the one who is hanging out, dancing in the background, having a good time with the players. It's really cool to see them and be able to commentate on their stuff too, and just how good of players they are, and just how much those great players in their community really support each other in those big time events, even if they're not qualified. And he's not showing up to play League. He's showing up just to watch his friend play darts against someone else remotely and make sure that he's supporting them. So one of those guys that you like to see have success, and I'm sure most of his friends would agree with that up there.
Cortez, another 5 marker in the 19s. Sofa's got the 17s, needs to do some damage here.
I love his throw, by the way.
Very smooth.
For a left eye dominant throw for a right-handed player, it almost is textbook as if it was a right eye dominant throw.
Porky and Cortez have been solid, but Smith and Sofa's have been right back on them. And only manages 2. Didn't mark but 1 on the 17s. Opportunity here for Johnny Smith to be aggressive.
Great first start.
He was going to stay there to be solid.
Good 4.
It was a good move on the 4.
By the way, based on the chat, we're going to call him Cal instead of Johnny. I'm going to guess he does not go by Johnny.
I've read enough of it now. 𝐏𝐫𝐢𝐳𝐞 Smith.
I just want to let everybody know the chat really changed that for us. All right, Sofa King. Trying to rein in this 9. Boom goes the Wisconsinite, Ryan Sofa.
And if you didn't see that head turn and the small roar, he's got Porky back on the 18s now.
And you know that team of Johnny and Ryan, those lesser-known Wisconsinites and Houstonians who have to sit there and watch the more better-known Wisconsinite and Houstonian, they are both probably motivated to beat the bigger dog in their community.
Oh, yeah.
Even if they like him. You know? It's a competitive spirit about the thing.
I've always said this, steel sharpens steel. If you've got players in your area that are
100%.
dominant and travel and are internationally known, you're going to want to beat them on a local level.
Yep.
Anytime you see them in the building, you want to beat them. But to beat them, you're going to have to play your best, too, which makes you a better player. Cortez only manages 4 on the 18. Here comes a kill shot from Sofa King. The Rabbit says, Sofa King, awesome, proud of my doubles partner.
There you go.
Kevin Schmitz.
The original Wisconsinite.
The Wisconsinite.
Not like he wasn't he didn't find the state or anything. That's not what I meant. I just meant he's the first person I said boom goes to Wisconsinite for. In case anyone is confused at home and wondering why the founder of Wisconsin is still alive and playing darts.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's that old. It's that vampirism that he got hit with.
And all we call him is the Rabbit.
I've always called him the Rabbit. Rabbit on fire. Back to the match. Cal. That's what I'm saying. Cal on the charge.
Yeah, great 5 mark from Cal. Playing that supporting role perfectly for how in Fuego his partner is right this second.
Cortez only manages 4, but 6.0 coming off of Ryan Sofa right now. Goodbye. Oh, I was ready to say goodbye 16s.
Now he's got to get rid of it. Yep, does so.
There it goes.
That's being a little bit too greedy, but feeling your shot there. That's a heat check, right? That's why you pull up from the logo to shoot that 3 because you've already made 3 of them. That's what he's feeling right there when he takes that shot. And I'm sure every time that the player does that, their coach is like, stop doing that.
Out of the 15s to close, got the 17s to work with.
Great double. I don't like it on the first dart, but that's fine.
Doesn't matter.
He needs to catch up to it somehow.
Doesn't matter.
Big
Game
dart from
shot,
Cal.
folks.
I love it now. And, wow, they took out the big dogs 2-0.
0.
I mean, just steamrolled them. So, how about that? Cal, Ryan Sofa coming to a CSE Challenger Series near you.
The winner of that match, Johnny and Ryan, will move on to play Kenny Doyle, Mike Scarborough.
All right.
And on the other side, real quick, we have Johnny and Tyler taking on Brandon and James, and they'll take on Jason and Mike on that other side there.
Well, there you go, guys. As you can see, the big dogs are in the room, and we're talking the big dogs of everybody, including the ladies. They will be back in action with us in just a couple minutes. Don't go anywhere. Sean Green, Ryan Mooneyham, and the production crew is going to fix everything that anyone's complained about today. We'll be right back.
From top quality brands sourced globally to our very own laser darts, the makers of the legendary Black Widow dart. Laser darts has been scientifically proven utilizing XRF technology to stand as the highest quality darts in the world. And with our lifetime barrel warranty against breakage, you're guaranteed lasting satisfaction. Not sure which dart is right for you? Try before you buy with our lending library option. Visit our showroom, give us a call, or shop online at horizondarts.com.
That's a good way to start. Big 180. Jen and I will be having a little competition based on our signature barrels here. So just a reminder, definitely purchase my barrels. Just leave hers alone for a little bit so I can get up on the ante and then we'll call it good. But in the end, she supports me as well. I know she agrees I do have the better barrel, right, Jen? That's right, Will. Thanks, Jen. Now go purchase your barrels today, folks.
At the right time, it makes all the difference. But Mike Carter with another 9.
Oh, look at this.
Jesse
Oh,
Gore
my
at the
goodness.
right time.
Gotta shut it. Don't shoot the double.
He
did.
does, and he hits it.
He did.
Right on the.
He
He
was
only needs
nervous.
2.
Johnny was saying he was nervous. Did you see that?
Yep. So here we go.
Just, I don't think he misses this.
To get it done, he's thrown so well in this
Yeah,
leg particularly.
absolutely.
There's one. One more.
And he gets it done.
Wow, what a finals. Johnny, Jules, and Mike get second place. Jeremiah, Jesse, and Leonard take it down.
What a match. That's exactly what we expected. Come down to the last leg. That's what we all wanted, and it gave everything there.
Absolutely. What a start.
Oh,
What a start.
I'm loving it. This is great.
Let me tell you about 𝐏𝐫𝐲𝐬 Darts. We're a specialty dart store with over 10,000 different products. We create in-depth videos and blogs to help improve your game and showcase our products. We give helpful advice on how to practice darts, the fundamentals of form and mechanics, and how to make better decisions when purchasing your darting equipment. Whether you're brand new or a seasoned player, we try to provide fun and informative content. I'm Jen, the creative director for 𝐏𝐫𝐲𝐬 Darts. I've been playing for over 10 years, and I've traveled the world competing in and promoting the sport. This is Will. He runs our live streaming company, USA Darts, and travels the globe as well to broadcast major darting events and interview PDC players alike. You'll find over 2,000 different sets of darts on our website. Guessing right now you're pretty interested in our resources? Learn about form, throwing mechanics, practice routines, scoring and grouping, checkout methods, cricket strategy, and much more. Visit a-zdarts.com to take advantage of our blog or follow us on social media at @azdarts today.
Luke Humphries is the greatest darting force on the planet. Bullseye! Oh! We got one! The fish has been landed. We know he's too good. The world #1, world champion. Incredible stuff.
Jules Van Dongen, the Dutch Dragon, brand new signature darts as a part of the Winmore US player launch. I'll be doing an in-depth review of his soft tip and steel tip variations, of course. Stretching it out because someone suggested a 95 checkout, and I am not feeling very confident yet because I filmed the steel tip portion first. But we're aiming for the 19s, and if we miss into the single 19 like it did, we go treble 16 for double 14. But no dice. Gonna have to reset for attempt number 2. She gets the treble 19. Miss outside on the double. And miss inside because you suck. Attempt number 3 always comes by so fast. We've got the treble again. And she gets a cheeky double in the corner.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Tournament of Champions 2024 live for Finale Day at the KCI Expo Center in Kansas City, Missouri. This one's going to be a good one. You're going to see our first look at the team coming into this that everyone was like, oh, they're going to win. That's Leonard Gates and 𝐏𝐫𝐢𝐳𝐞. But they're taking on a very solid opponents here. And Matt Perdon, current CSC Challenger Series participant from North Dakota, and his partner, Curtis Witherby, we saw in Rockford about 4 weeks ago. And he was very impressive, was Curtis. So we'll see what happens. Oh, and as you guys can see, listen, we don't lie. Will Stewart is the best problem solver in the game. You saw him out there working with a ladder, brought that out there. You know why? Because we bring you the best coverage on USA Darts, and when it's not correct, just know that in 5 minutes, once you guys tell us, or once we notice it, it's going to be correct. That's the beautiful thing about being here, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for all the support. Hit that like button, hit that share button, as we are live here. Once we zoom out to the full board cam, we'll be able to show you everything.
Out of the gate for Gates, only marks 2. Witherby, opportunity here to crash the 20s. Take the high ground.
Oh, you can see that throw from Curtis, right? It's deadly.
Unable to make it happen. 𝐏𝐫𝐢𝐳𝐞.
Guys, hit that like button, hit that share button. Let everybody know that we are live here. Here is the juggernaut, 𝐏𝐫𝐢𝐳𝐞. His partner, of course, needs no introduction whatsoever. He might be the most well-known American dart player in the country or in the world right now.
Could be, yes.
And Leonard Gates.
Purdy got the 19th. Can close the 20.
You know why his nickname's Purdy?
Because he's got a throw that's Purdy?
No, it's his face.
Oh.
God, that's rude.
I wasn't looking at that. Does get the 19s. Does close the 20s.
Here's Soldier.
And just like that, a 2-mark open and a 3-mark back from Soldier.
Kyrie, you might have. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't think he's been here the whole time. There's a lot of players that show up for finale day after they qualify for it. Just because one day off work or whatever it is, or maybe it's nice to see all the players that we get to see that we don't get to see all weekend long.
Well, some of them are just, like you said, one day off work. Some of them are on vacation.
Yep.
They've taken the time and they've done other things while they were here in the city versus playing darts the whole time. Party to the 19s to mark it up. Not going to get it to happen on 2. And that is not a door you want to leave wide open for Soldier.
No, it is not.
You wanted to go to the 19s.
I don't know if you can see back there. Mike McKimmey just knows where the camera is. He wants to show off the fact that his laces of his shoes match his jersey perfectly.
And just like that, Gates will close the 18. Witherby still with the 19s. Can mark it 4.
You guys are going to ask a question to us pretty quickly. Who is still left in the top 8, which is where these gentlemen are right here? And let me run through that with you. Jason Will, Mike Maloney is currently taking on Johnny Lackey and Tyler Hensey. You want to talk about a good team there. They are shorthanded, but just barely. Luckily, Johnny makes up for that with looks. Kenny Doyle, Mike Scarborough. You want to talk about a good team. They are currently taking on Ryan Sofa and Cal Smith. And, of course, this one right here. And at the very top, Bob Anderson, Sugar Shane Johnson. And Mike Carter, Tyler Weehee, another one of those teams that's sneaky good there at the top. Mike Carter, newly engaged Mike Carter, as after yesterday's walk-on with his beautiful fiancée, Alyssa Evans. By the way, when I saw Alyssa yesterday come in, like she had curled her hair, her makeup was like perfectly done, and I was like, oh, I wonder if she like knew that this still might happen. But she was like, I told you every 3 days I'll do my hair. I was like, all right.
It was day 3.
He just figured it out. But congratulations to them. And they're in that top 8. Guys, again, let's remind you all what they're playing for here. The storylines are always intriguing, but $30,000 to first place for the team. ups it by $10,000 this year, $5,000 each per player for winning the elite finale. And
Kinsey marking up the 17s. Purdy got to work the 16s back. Only marks 3. Cannot get it to go with the second one.
But got the point lead. Stayed there, though. That might be a situation where I'm fine with the points because that's the right shot. But I think against this team of Leonard and Rick, I think you have got to take your chances when you get that point lead as much as possible.
You got a powerhouse team that can just score points at random. You're going to need to keep it close. If you can't keep it close, they're just going to get way out in front of you.
Like you're playing against a team where both players will shoot a 9 mark, most likely at least once every other leg.
And can go consecutive.
Yes. They can go 4 in a row as a team.
Exactly, consecutive.
So you want to make sure that you're trying to end the match as quick as possible so they don't have as many opportunities to do that.
Kinsey on the 17s. Going to try to mark it 4.
Averages always end up becoming averages for a reason. So you don't want to, you should never round out or go to past double-digit rounds if you want to beat Leonard Gates and Rick Kinsey today. That scoring power is going to be a bit too much.
Just
take
a
shot
little,
here.
Just a little update for you guys.
Yeah,
it looks like potential next matchup for us is going to be Jada Jenny and Hunter and Jessica on the top 4 of the women's elite finale. That's going to be happening on 1B.
Wait, you're telling me that the 2-time defending elite finale women's champion, Hunter Smith, drew Jessica Melton, who's another top dog player, and they're in the top 4 again?
And they beat out Kelly Mears and Trisha Romero to get there. So team to watch out for there is that will be our next match that we're looking out for as we get our first taste of the ladies.
Yep.
We wanted to get Chrissy and Cheyenne, but the match started on the men's side beforehand, so we just started there to get you guys some action.
Yep, absolutely. And Kelly Sipe, Tammy Hansen, again, that's a sneaky team for the ladies. Kasha Prisbel and Danielle Lapete-Smith are playing against them right now, and that would complete that top 4. The winner of that match gets Chrissy and Cheyenne in the top 4 matchup.
And just like that, Hinsey grabs both corners, gets rid of the 16, marks up the 15s, and Matt Purdon to the bull.
Yep. Purdon.
Purdon.
That's okay. You misspelled or you mispronounced Fallon Sherrick's name, so
I
Matt
did
Purdon
not.
is not going to be an issue.
That was the other guy.
Yeah.
That was the other guy.
Oh yeah, that was Ryan.
Yeah.
This is Mooney.
Mooney's here, baby. Mooney. And just like that, there's 2 bulls on the board. And double bull to finish it. Gates and Hinsey takes leg 1.
Yep, race to 2. And they had a battle through that match. Oh, God. Like, that's... they're winning today if he's like that. If he's that loose in the middle of this match, after an intense, thing you just did, he's yep, Brace is probably gonna win this thing. And they had a battle through that match. Did you say what? You talking to me?
Did you see that?
Oh. Leonard Gates.
Curtis out of the gate with 6. Gates backs it with 5.
Guys, hit that like button, hit that share button. It is finale day. The most money of this entire tournament is going to be given away today. And this doesn't include all the supercharger money that we've talked about, $100,000 bonus pool for the top 500 in the All-Star rank list. If they make first place, they get a share of that money. That list is very long. But if you have more than one share, it helps out tremendously. And then, of course, but that being said, $30,000 for first place, $10,000 for second place. If you end up in the elite finales making '17th to 32nd spot, in the men's side, you're winning at least $1,000 or $500 per person. So you have to win one match. One match, you're winning $1,000. And then for the ladies, that same thing for the 32 team, $850 just for playing in this. You win a couple matches, you're up over guaranteed $1,000.
Gates marks the 17, looks to goes to 20, not going to get it to go. Purdy, opportunity, still got the high ground, can smash out the 17s.
Roddy147 checking in on YouTube saying, oh my God, loading in and seeing Leonard being goofy is worth just checking in for it at 2:30 a.m. Well, cheers. Appreciate you watching along at 2:30 a.m. local time. Where is that going to be located, Rodney? That's a long time ahead of time. Because it's 2:30 Thursday for him.
So that's got to be Japan area?
I don't think.
Asian area?
Yeah, Rodney, where are you tuning in from? Gina asking, do they get the 15K and part of the 100K for winning this event as well? I'm not sure about that. Do you know that answer, or is it just for
I don't know about
triples?
Supercharger pool in here.
I think
usually we'd see some 100K and some motions towards that in the bracket, shouldn't we?
I would think so, but
Yeah.
That is the answer.
and I don't think I've seen that.
Okay.
That's not what we're seeing here. So I would say no. Finale is finale. They might already. That means they're already done with the Supercharger stuff.
Could be, yeah.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Still, there's some pretty good Supercharger money being thrown around. I think some people pulling up to $5,000.
Yeah, if you've won multiple events, not only do you win first place money, which is great, but we're talking like $450, which again is wonderful. But now you're also getting a share of each one of those bonus pool money, and this is big darts from Rick Hensey. Put a little bit of pressure on Curtis, just to ensure that he hits the 3 bulls, because you know that you have Soldier tapping on his shoulder, and Soldier very capable of hitting 5 bulls with 3 darts. Needs the double.
I was going to say he's got a market here.
Soldier is very capable of hitting 5 bulls with 3 darts. If he does, we might see some dancing already. That's a tough first start for it needing to go double-double. Yeah. Still finds the double on dart 3.
3-2. 3-2 on our bull count. Matt just needs to mark 2 reds.
There they are. Purdy with a Purdy display there in leg number 2, and it's a 1-1 scoreline against the favorites to win the whole tournament. Apparently they're not going to roll through without losing some legs. That one just 2 holes in. So Purdy going to try and this is a very important dart. And Cody Snyder, keep going, but stop.
Just to answer questions.
Got it by 1 hole.
Our next match is a ladies' match.
Yep.
Guys, we're going back and forth. Half the room is set for the women. Half the room has been set up for the men. And we're back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Yep, they're all in here. It just depends on timing-wise of stuff.
Yeah, features and how they time out or whatever. But we've already got 1 match through with the ladies, and the next match is scheduled to beat it with the ladies.
Yeah, the only thing that's happening right now is Cheyenne and Chrissy just putting in some work for a practice match on board 1C. I'm keeping an eye on 1B for that matchup we said earlier in the top 4.
Witherby with the bull starts off. Only 4 on the 20s.
Yeah, that 4 mark is going to be below what he really wanted to do. Soldier can take control right away. Not going to do all that. Only 3 from Soldier.
Not going to be happy with that start. Opportunity right here for Matt to crash the 19s. He's got the high ground.
Closes the 19 instead. That's a risky move, but at the same time, again, you're trying to quicken the pace of this game. But Rick Hensey is Rick Hensey. He's definitely going to be the best player going second on his team today. But only a 2 mark for Rick.
I was on 3 out of the gate from Soldier. Only 2 out of the to back it with Hensey.
The Juggernaut and the Soldier are humans. And Curtis can run here. No. Oh, that's a good last dart.
I'd say he stayed true to it. Dart 2 did not go, but he went back up there and was able to mark 3 from the 18s, forcing Soldier down.
Yeah, the problem is they didn't punish enough when these two were missing. And I don't think that they're going to continue that process anymore. Because averages, 7 mark. Great first dart. I like the look down there. And he stays and hits it. I will be your hero, baby. And again, that's shortening the leg of this match because you need to against this team. Law of averages tell you Rick Hensey opens with a 2. He's not going to do that very much more often. Maybe ever again. This would be shocking if Rick Hensey gets another 2 mark here. And that's what he's saying. He's like, what is happening?
Day number 5 on events.
Yep.
Both of them have played a lot of darts over the days.
That's Australia. I kind of figured that Australia, New Zealand.
98 plays 84, 2 houses for Witherby.
Yeah, and I actually respect that bailout plan because you have such a higher ground now.
Mm-hmm.
Just play with that. Six from Soldier. 2-point lead.
Purdy shooting 4.5 in this leg.
Top 8 match, the men's finale.
I was going to say he didn't get it to go on dart 2. Makes the conservative decision, goes right back up and marks 3 more in the 20s.
And you notice how they're giving themselves bailout plans.
They're being smart.
They're being aggressive, but they're being aggressive on dart 1 or 2, so that if they don't get it, they can go back and repoint and do the stuff that they would have done first instead of second.
Rick Hensey only manages 4 there.
Yeah, it's 1-1 score line. This is a last leg decider.
Bam, there goes that 16. He's not bailing out. He goes, marks another 20, and then comes right back down across the board, gets rid of the 15s.
Big 7 mark.
Leonard Gates forced to the bullseye.
And Leonard and Rick in massive, massive trouble of being defeated in this match and sending them to the 1-loss side of the bracket. And I guarantee you, everyone who's in the 1-loss side of the bracket